Action.
All right. Hey everybody, Dr. Seth here from Great Works Chiropractic. Just thought it would be a good idea as we head into the winter season to shoot a video here, raking and all that kind of stuff, to shoot a video about how to keep your body safe through those times. One of the best ways to keep your body safe is to keep your body fit and strong. One of the best ways that I've found to do that is described in this book here, which is a major influence on my life, The Primal Blueprint by Mark Sisson. In it, he says that some of the key things you need to do are to lift heavy things, move at a slow pace frequently, and sprint every once in a while. Okay, so for the lifting heavy things, he mentions his primal workout is pull-ups, push-ups, squats, and planks. So nice, big whole body functional movement exercises. And I added an extra one in there, and he has since added on recommending adding jumping jacks to that, which is kind of like a nice big body movement sort of thing, right? So he recommends warming up with jumping jacks. And so, everybody knows how to do a jumping jack, but, basically looks like this, but then you can kind of mess around and, go forward and backward like that, or you can cross your leg. So there are lots of ways to change it up just so you're not doing the same thing over and over again. But that gets your arms moving in a big range, your legs moving in a big range, which, we don't usually do a whole lot of this all the time. Really good thing for you. Push-ups, one of the key things that you want to be focusing on is making sure, just like you're doing a plank, keep your body nice and straight. So you don't want to let it, if you're down here, right? You don't want to let yourself collapse like this or bring your butt up like that. You want to be nice and flat, lower your chest to the floor and come right up. If you're lacking in the upper body strength a little bit right now, you can do it from the knees, or you can even do it on an elevated surface like like this chiropractic table here. Just lower and come right back up, right? And I went out of order a little bit for a pull-up. Again, of course, we all know what a pull-up looks like. I'll be down the floor here, you just pulling yourself up like this, or this kind of grip like that. But just like you're seeing, I'm using my legs. You can have a stool or something like that by the pull-up bar that you're using, and have your legs take as much of the weight as you need, so you can still do the exercise, but do it in a body weight fashion, okay? Squats, one of the key things to pay attention to is that your knees do not pass your feet. This is putting a ton of stress and sheer force on your knees and inviting injury. So what you want to do is squat down so that you're pretty much 90 degrees to the floor, and come back up. You can do it holding some weights too to add some additional resistance, but you want to make sure the proper form is crucial. We don't want you to hurt yourself in trying to get in better shape to protect yourself for raking, shoveling, and other challenges that life brings along, right? And the last thing that we come to is planks, right? So I already demonstrated this doing a push-up, but a really cool variant of that I like to do is to start in neutral here, and then just flip to the side, so you're getting the side on here, and then switch to the other side, and just continue tick-tocking from side to side. There we go. To help start building that core stability, that core strength that a lot of people are talking about, right? Let's see. And one thing that I've added is deadlifts to a press up, because I want to make sure to get the back strength in there and the shoulders, right? So I just like to take a couple of dumbbells, which I don't have here, but again, I'm just demonstrating without weight. Pretend there are dumbbells in my hand. Go down like pretty much like you're doing a squat, except you're also kind of bringing them to the floor, lifting up, then throw in a curl, then throw into a press up. Come back down, rinse and repeat. Making sure to keep the back nice and flat while you're doing that, not rounding like that. And again, making sure the knees don't go past the toes like that while you're doing it. That's just my own addition, just trying to make it as simple, as few exercises as possible to keep your body safe and strong, right? The other things that he mentions are to move at a slow pace, often, so walks are fantastic, swims are fantastic, anything to keep your body moving. Yoga is amazing because it works your body in a full range, which helps keep your joints stable in all ranges of motion, so they don't get hurt when you do that weird movement, like trying to get something overhead in the garage, because you've already been doing that in yoga, right? So that's another thing I would recommend. Sprint once in a while. Now that doesn't necessarily mean running. You can swim, as fast as you can. Do some type of cardiovascular activity to your maximum output. What I like to do for a sprint is to run uphill. The reason for that is if you're running down, or if you're running even on a flat surface, there's a whole lot of extra pressure that goes up into the body. But when you're running uphill, you're landing on your toes, and you're constantly pushing up. There's a whole lot less impact from the ground, and you don't have to go as fast to get to maximum output. So I think that's the best low impact way that I've found, not being much of a swimmer myself, to get some sprints in. Where that really shines is it helps increase your human growth hormone and other really great body chemicals that help keep your cardiovascular system working well, and build that muscle that keeps you safe. You get that growth hormone going, you're going to add more muscle mass, and it's going to stabilize your joints, keep you safe from injury, again, during shoveling and raking season and all the other challenges ahead. Okay, so I hope this helps guys. If you have any other, if you have any other ways that you work to keep yourself healthy, keep yourself safe, please keep doing that. But consider these things as just another way to help you out, to arm yourself against the fall and the winter to come. Okay?